2016 Winmau World Masters, and we're about to get things underway here on stage at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. Firstly, we introduce to the stage a former Italian Grandmasters champion, semi-finalist at the Europe Cup Singles. He's Malta's Knight, Norbert Attard. We now introduce the current BDO world #1 and the current holder of 8 world ranking titles. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the reigning Winmau World Masters champion, Glenn Durrant.
So we kick off with the reigning champion, Glenn Durrant. He'd never won a big major tournament up until this time last year, and he normally used to play without his dad being around, but his dad surprised him in Hull, came to watch, and there was Glenn Durrant, a very emotional winner last year, and he's up against the Knight. There he is at the back of the hockey at the moment. The Knight, he's Norbert Attard. Does it? We start with him. Next up is 2014's winner Martin Phillips, the Welshman, just in the practice room behind our commentary position. Four referees to choose from here at the World Masters. Anthony Dundas is up first. Always immaculately dressed, is Anthony.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. Glenn Tooth, row first. Game on.
So a big welcome to everyone watching us here on Premier Sports HD. The Winmau World Masters in its 43rd year.
140.
Going since 1974. And the last time a Brit didn't win this, you've got to go back to 2006, a certain Michael van Gerwen topped the pile.
59.
First to 3 sets.
$140.
A 140 already from Durrant.
45.
Who, like any champion, will want to put this to bed as quickly as possible. First up, he'd like to be first into bed, I'm sure. Getting plenty of rest. You have to feel for the back end of the draw. They've got a while to wait. Scott Mitchell last out of the bag.
105.
He faces the Swede Oskar Lukasiak. Geert de Vos just before him, and Daryl Fitton also fairly late in proceedings. Scott Waits in action later
60.
on as well, current world
Lane
champion.
Inquirer 116.
Scott Waits, a winner of this back in 2011.
100.
On a ton from Durrant. I mean, already the gap between he and his Maltese opponent is a big one.
134. Glenn, you require 16.
Double four.
Game shot in the first leg, Glen Durrant. Second
will be
leg, Norbert to throw first.
Annoyed
Game
that he
on.
didn't check out first time of asking.
'93.
Attard, the winner of the Italian Grand Masters in 2015, and semi-finalist at the European Cup singles tournament this year as well.
58. '99.
Durrant is a big Middlesbrough football fan. You might be able to guess that from the shirt that he wears.
100.
Actually, Norbert is a Liverpool fan. So perhaps these two can have a chat about that.
$134.
I thought that first start was going to set Durrant on the right path in this second leg, but it's still Attard in the ascendancy.
$95.
95 from Attard leaves him 80 finish. Durrant way back here.
$60. Norbert should acquire 80.
So for a leg against the reigning champion and BDO ranked #1, double five.
70.
He'll get more chances. Remember, not only are we live here with the last 32 of the men's event, we've also got the women's event starting live tomorrow as well. Coverage on Saturday
50.
and Sunday. Fill your weekend
Norbert
with darts, why
10.
not? There's only the gardening to do and it's raining. Nobody needs that.
$8.
He doesn't want to throw
Playing
away
it
too
at
many chances here,
140.
Attard. He'll be feeling the pressure. He'll have seen the draw, seen his name come out against Glen Durrant.
Game shot in the first set.
Glen Durrant does not mess about. Opportunity knocked for him,
Second set,
and he
first
took
leg,
it and he
Norbert
points
to
out
throw
into the
first.
crowd,
Game on.
who are already right behind him. And that's one set for Duzza.
85.
Well, halfway through that, I said that Norbert Attard had a great opportunity of taking a leg against the current champion. Will he get another one? You'd have to say right now, it's not looking that way.
140.
Doesn't have too many bad legs.
$96.
Durrant just correcting himself. That was a real loose one, and again, Durrant is somebody who prides himself on not every performance, but pretty much every dart. And he'll have walked away disgusted with that final one.
83. 140.
Plenty of smiles and laughter in the crowd at the back. People enjoying themselves. They've been treated to a couple of really good youth finals a little bit earlier on.
58.
Remember here, Durrant against the darts.
83.
Trying to push home an advantage once again. See the left hand outstretched in a sort of what was that motion as he hits the threes.
139.
Really good
90.
from Norbert Attard. He's left himself in with a really good chance. A few moments ago, you wouldn't have said that he was in this, but ball for Durrant.
65. Norbert should acquire 40.
Oh. Big opportunity then to go one leg up here in the second set. And he has.
Shot in the first leg.
No
Norbert
messing
Attard.
about. Straight
Second
in,
leg,
straight
Glenn
out.
Tooth,
Norbert
first.
Attard
Game
has
on.
one leg against the champion.
$100.
Video Gold Cup winner, British Classic, Denmark Masters,
100.
England Masters, England match play. It has been a very good 2016 for Glen Durrant so far.
140.
Hotly tipped for the World Championships. Durrant, semi-finalist in 2015.
58.
He was certainly my pick. I thought he'd go on from the Masters success at the back end of last year to take the World Championship.
131.
Wasn't to be. And we've got both of those World Championship finalists later on, but there is another big moment for Norbert Attard.
130.
Our first 180 of the contest perhaps comes the way of the man that could upset the reigning champion.
58.
And a 58 here. Well, all the glory. A moment ago with the 180 doesn't leave him an out. But he just has to pressure.
57. Glenn, you require 72.
A man from Middlesbrough. Now, the 46-year-old. A little shake of the head.
40. Norbert should acquire
Takes
106.
Off his 72 to leave himself double 16. So another huge moment here for Norbert Attard. Treble 20 is what he needs, and that's a wild first one. He knows it as well. He's to take a step back and readdress. And he's
42.
left himself without a
Glenn,
finish
you
as well.
require
So
32.
Durrant to go one leg all in this second set. Double 8 now. It's quite a block. He's having to move around the hockey here. Needs to find an angle, and he
16.
hasn't. Now, Attard to try and level us up on sets.
Norbert should acquire 64.
A quick drink of water for Norbert Attard there. Single 17, double top maybe. Double 20 to take a set, never mind a leg, to take a set from the reigning champion.
44. Glenn, you require 16.
Just puffs out the cheeks and we'll have to look on. Another miss for Durrant here.
Game shot in the second leg.
Eventually finding what he
Third leg
needs, and well, it is quite cold here.
Game on.
Frimley Green. Maybe, just maybe, Norbert Attard is trying to catch Glen Durrant out.
.48.
Durrant will see that as an opportunity at 48, and Durrant really pushing home the advantage.
140.
140 for Glen Durrant.
$100.
It's better from Attard.
$60.
Quarter-finalist this year at those World Championships. Glen Durrant would like nothing more than to retain this title.
98.
Go on to the World Championships and finally get his hand on the big prize.
$97.
Durrant knocked out of those championships by the eventual winner, Scott Waits.
$50.
Unorthodox way of getting 50. Striking hard.
135.
9 left for Durrant. Attard put pressure.
99. Glenn, you require 69.
Bull finish.
44.
106 for
Norbert
Attard then to
106.
take this second set. He's managed to leave himself without a finish.
$74.
And that's 74 for
Glenn, you
Attard
require
to leave
25.
himself on 32. Will he get there? Single 9. Double 8. One more go at this. He's all he
Game shot
needed.
the second set. Glen Durrant. Third set, first leg. Glenn to throw first. Game on.
He's 2 sets up here, Glen Durrant, by his own admission. We'll tell you it's a little bit scruffy.
59.
And again, 59 to start with. Not the form of a man trying to retain his title. He's been here since about 9 o'clock this morning, some over 3 hours before he was due on. We know that because he arrived with the trophy. Myself and Paul just about arriving at the same time as him.
70.
So his total of 86.01, his 9 darts is 103.
86.
There is another 100. Just taking a look at these doubles. 4 from 11 hit, 1 from 6 from Attard. That's 17%.
66.
Again, just a disgruntled look with that score.
$97.
100 last time out, 97 this time. He's just plodding along. Durrant, you can see him in the background there, just a little shake of the head.
$100.
Another 100 to leave himself 75.
Norbert should acquire 157. $83. Acquire 75.
It was a big ask at 157, so 75 for Durrant to take this first leg of the third set. This is where the maths ability comes in. Cracking dart. Cracking dart. Nearly got it right. Double 6 was what he wanted. He's left himself double 3. 74 here for Attard. Not where he wanted that. Left himself the odd one. Oh, well. He's only hit 1 out of 6 doubles, and now he's lobbing them in and giving himself double trouble. The maths going through the head, but the emotions going through Attard here.
Glenn, you require 6.
Knows he's trailing, knows he's staring at the very early exit. And Glen Durrant
to throw first.
pounds the misery. 1 leg up in this, what could be a final set of this game. First to 3.
$140.
Great start. Great start from Attard. Just what he needed. Remember the qualifying taking place in the days leading up to this. There is Attard's 140. Durrant can't quite follow him in. Attard, like many, been here for several days going through the qualifying process.
45.
Some of the qualifying for the World Championships as well.
$48.
So Attard 316.
$54.
In for the 180, 140 from Durrant.
$26.
So Durrant again, another shake of the head.
55.
And Glenn will be hoping to just get out the other side of this, get back to the practice board. Again, you just see him in the back. Just shrug of the shoulders and a shake of the head. Not the look of a champ so far.
Glenn, you require 133.
Double 8. to get through the next
Game
round.
shot.
Well,
And the match, Glenn Durrant.
on paper, it looks like a very simple 3-0 victory, and that's exactly what you need to do. Sometimes you just got to get through, and does his bit here in the last 32.
Well, ladies and
Not
gentlemen,
polished,
a round of applause for the talented
but it's
young man
enough
from
to
Malta,
keep his hands on the trophy for now.
Attard. But the defending champion is through to the next round. Glenn Durrant.
So Malta's only representative in the last 32 will take a seat in the crowd now.